The project began at the matchmaking corner in Chengdu People's Park. Standing among thousands of resumes, I witnessed a pre-digital analog algorithm in action. Here, parents act as data brokers, translating their children's lives into formatted spreadsheets. This logic is further amplified by social media bloggers, who dissect dating profiles on blackboards, analyzing human worth line by line. Under the pressure of the social clock, we no longer see people but specimens of data. This is where my research starts. I chose the metaphor of a butcher shop. Like fresh food lamps masking stale meat, the marriage market uses gendered filters to package people. Men become icons of wealth. Women become symbols of obedience. This table maps the systematic distortion of human identity into commodities. To analyze this, I developed a 3D web archive consisting of 4 discursive modules. In documentation, I synthesized the fieldwork, mapping the transition from physical matchmaking corners to a virtual butcher shop. The Interaction Lab allows users to manipulate the data parameters. By adjusting the sliders, we visualize the systemic distortion, the upward asset inflation forced upon male candidates, and the downward subjectivity shrinkage imposed on women to fit the mold of a submissive commodity. This is supported by a theoretical framework mapping 12 scholarly nodes, rooting the project in emotional capitalism and glitch feminism. This archive functions as a critical diagnosis before the user enters the speculative world. The game transforms these theories into a lived domestic nightmare. It starts with a father lecturing the mother, placing the player in a position of psychological coercion. As the mother, you enter the market not to buy food, but to trade lives. Under the seductive red fresh food lamps, the meat cuts only display beautified data. But the core interaction, toggling the lamp, acts as a system glitch. It abruptly strips away the data packaging to reveal the agonizing individual truths underneath, hidden debts, erased ambitions, and the silent cries of the subject. The final cynicism occurs when a match is made. A cold, industrial stamp is pressed onto the meat specimen representing your own child. At this moment, the successful marriage is finalized as a successful transaction of branded products. Ultimately, this work is not a cynical mockery of the parents. Rather, it reveals how both generations are held hostage by an invisible analog algorithm and the relentless social clock. The act of switching off the light is not meant to incite despair. Instead, it is a deliberate system glitch. It is a feminist and computational refusal to be reduced to formatted data, urging us to reclaim the raw, unvarnished flesh and blood subjectivity that the market constantly attempts to erase. Thank you.